Okay, great. So everyone, we're starting now, okay? I'm really happy to see you today. And also I'm really proud of all the students who have taken the examination today. So it's our UK-wide Year 1 Math Assessment, and it's our result analysis webinar. Actually today, in this assessment, we have more than 1,500 students who have enrolled. And also for our Year 1, for the live assessment, there will be more than 100 students who have taken that. So now let's see, why do we hold this assessment? At first, I have one question, everyone. So because it's the end of term in Year 1, right? So for your child's school, has the teacher contacted you to talk about your child's performance yet? If yes, you can type 1. If no, you can type 0. Because for now it's going to the Year 1, the end of Year 1, right? So have you child's teacher contact you to talk about their performance in school? If yes, type 1. No, type 0. Yeah, you can feel free to type. Okay, I see. Okay, I got it. Actually, in the UK, for most schools, at the end of one term, most schools they don't give any feedback to parents, or sometimes they will have some basic assessment and to see, okay, is your child like be average or above average or below average, right? Or there will be one report on a paper to see, like, for math, for English, like how did they do in the previous in this term. But actually, everyone, for math or for English, like for the different topics, for calculation, for geometry, for word problem, how did your child perform in school? We don't know that, right? So actually, school feedback doesn't tell the whole story. There will be one black box for students' performance in school. So actually today, with this examination, we're trying to explore, like, the children's true ability, and it can help us to know more about our children. So school reports often include comments such as working at expected standard or working above expected standard, or it will be above average, something like that, right? Well, these comments are encouraging, but they don't always provide a complete picture of your child's mathematical ability or how they compare with other children of the same age across the UK. So I'm not sure, will your child take like 7 plus or 11 plus in the future? Can you type if yes, you can type 7 or 11. If no, you can type 0. Can I take a look? If your child is going to take 7 plus or 11 plus, you can type 7 or 11. If none of them, you can type 0. Oh, I see 0. So will your child go to the, like, A level? Will your child learn A level in the same school? At least GCSE in the same school, right? Okay, I see. So actually, everyone, uh, if your child is going to take like 7 plus or 11 plus, that will be the selective competition, right? Selective examination. So there must be some quite difficult questions. And also, everyone, for basic knowledge, like for the national curriculum, for the basic knowledge, have your child learned well? So today we can talk about it. And also, everyone, based on this assessment, we hope we can have one reflect on Year 1 and prepare for Year 4 better, because in our report we can give you like identify strengths and close gaps, and also help students to build confidence in the following years. And now, everyone, have you received the report in your email? If yes, can you type 1? If no, you can type 0. Have you received the report? No? It should be sent to your email, like when you register your child, the same email. Okay, if you haven't received it, you can just message me later, okay, after the webinar. So everyone, I will show you how to rate or report. So at first, on the top, there will be one. Can you see? Can you see here? Yeah, on the top here will be your child's score, the result, and also our average score, and also the time taken, and also the ranking. So you will see the ranking for your child. And also, everyone, in our next part, it will be the performance analysis. So you will see there will be section A and section B, like this. So for section A, it's totally about national curriculum, and for section B, it will be about logical thinking, like the ability. So in each section, you can see your children's score in this section, and also the average score in this section, and also the total score in this section. So based on that, you can know like for national curriculum, has my child learned well, and for the logical thinking ability, has my child developed well. And also everyone, at last, for the bottom part, there will be one summary. So we have given you one detailed summary about how can you regard the score of your child, and what should we do for the next part. And also everyone, you can see different topics in different module, like in calculation, what should child learn in year 1 and year 2. So basically it can be one checklist list as well, so you can download it, and then maybe when you need it, you can just read it. So here everyone, I'm going to tell you what has been tested today. In part 1, it will be national curriculum. There will be 100 marks. So that will be essential knowledge that all children in the UK should master, regardless of school they attend, no matter private school or the other schools. Your child should manage it. And for this kind of fundamental knowledge, including calculation, geometry, word problem, your child should do them by themselves. So the independent learning ability is quite important as well. And for section B, that will be about our logical thinking. So for this part, there will be 50 marks. Actually, for some private school, or in the UK, there will be FMC, PMC, GMC, this kind of competition, or 11 plus key. They will focus on thinking skills, not how many questions have you done. Not that. It's how can you think. That's the most important thing. So in part 2, these kind of questions will be actually, I will say, quite interesting for students. They can enrich, and there will be enrichment and non-routine problems, and that are not part of school curriculum. However, these questions require deeper thinking and problem-solving ability, and which play a really important role in children's long-term learning in the future. So for now, because they are still year 1, right? If you think, okay, my child is really good at school, everyone, it doesn't mean anything, okay? Because for national curriculum, just basic knowledge. But can your child think well? That's the most important thing. So here, let's see the overview about today's assessment. So there are 1,496 students who are taking the examination today. And also for the average score, it will be 107. So I'm really proud of everyone. And the highest score is 150. There are 6 students who get all the score. That's really brilliant, actually. And actually, everyone, just now I went through the results. There are around 20 students whose score is below 80. Okay, so if your child's score is below 80, I will see maybe we need to pay more attention to the learning of your child. Okay, so everyone, now, where does your child stand? Actually, based on today's assessment, except for the total score, I hope you can focus more on section A and section B. Just regard them separately. Why? Because see, here we have 5 types. If your child is really good at school knowledge, and like type 1 or type 2, but you think, okay, for the logical thinking ability, maybe it's not very stable, then we have the suggestion for you. And if you think, okay, my child is really good at school knowledge, however, for the logical thinking, this part, it's really hard for him or her, they can't do any of them, then I will see that's one signal you should help your child for now, okay? Because they need more chances to do the challenge questions. And also for type 4, if your child is still need help in school knowledge, then just stop everything. Just focus on calculation. Calculation will be the first step to do. And also for type 5, I believe there will be some students who can get the score by luck. Like sometimes we think, okay, he's really good. Maybe he or she can do some challenge questions as well. However, some basic knowledge, they will make some mistake as well. For this kind of students, I will see they are getting the score by luck. not by their ability. Okay, so now we will see each type in detail. For type 1, if your child can have the high foundation and also high thinking ability, very well done. I'm really proud of them. I will say they are really strong in core knowledge, and also they have excellent thinking skills, and also they have high potential. So it's a really good time, everyone, for you to help your students to prepare for a long-term learning, like the computation or 11 plus 7 plus. So the next step, please continue to challenge with more advanced mathematics, because everyone, for students who is really good at school knowledge, if they just stop there, they will feel math is boring. Okay, it will be, I will say, bad for your child. Okay, so make sure they're always learning the knowledge which is a little higher than their ability, like building the steps. And also for type 2, if your child has high foundation and mid-level thinking, like they can do some challenge questions, but not all of them. And also your child can sit down and focus on the challenge questions. They can read it, they can try to write down 1 or 2 steps. Very, very good job. So they have really strong learning ability. And also I will say they have certain thinking skills. However, now they need more help. We need to increase the practice on challenge questions to deepen thinking and problem solving skills. And also for these 2 types students, the most useful suggestion is to let them teach you, like give them some chances to be teachers, and then ask them why did you do this, why did you do the next step, how can you get to the next step. So that will be push them to think more. Their brain will work well. And also everyone, for type 3, for this kind of students, everyone, if your child is in this type, I hope now you can listen to me carefully. Why? If your child is really good at school, they have high foundation, and maybe their teacher will tell you, oh, your child is really good, they're on the top level. But in today's examination, you see they have low thinking ability, maybe lower than the average score. Then there will be the hidden gap, everyone. Why? Because for this kind of students, normally we're going to, we will, we think they're good. However, now they need help. So here for this kind of students, we need to pay more. We need to pay more attention to their thinking skills. This is not a lack of ability. They have the ability, but however, they do not have the platform or the chances to do the practice. So now it's really important for them to get the training opportunities. Okay, actually for every child, they have the thinking skills, they have the ability. However, any skill, any ability needs practice to help them to develop better. Okay, so the earlier the golden window, the earlier it is to make process. Okay, and then for type 4 and type 5, if your child is not very good at school knowledge, like I said, now we need to just focus on the school knowledge. So starting from calculation, like calculation within 20, calculation within 100, start from that. Okay, and it will be good for students to build some confidence. And also they need your child needs your help, because for children at this age, they can't do plan by themselves. So it's good time for you to plan for our children. And also for type 5, if you think my child can get some score by luck, like from basic knowledge or from the top level knowledge, they can get some score, but not all of them. Then for now, I will say they may understand some topics, but not consistently. Why? Because in school, maybe they just listen to it, but they didn't practice. And in all classes, maybe they listen to it, but they didn't practice. And without practice, they just think, okay, I have learned it, but I haven't managed it. So for the next step, we should break learning into small steps and rebuild a solid knowledge system. Learning in the system can help students to make this knowledge can be applied to another question that will be really helpful for them. Okay, everyone. So here, based on these 5 types, I will say every child thinking skills need to be trained, because at school with a solid foundation and simple tasks, children may not get the chance to fully develop their abilities, which is truly a pity. Actually, for now, I have taught like more than 1,000 students, more than 1,000. I will say every child has their like strengths and also some parts they need to develop more. So for students, like they have some advantages, we need to develop them to help them to feel more confidence. That's the thing that parents and teachers should do. And also, if they just do the questions they have learned and easy questions, it will be a lack of real thinking. Okay. So thinking is not about having studied or not, but about being able to think, to analyze, and solve problems. And here, everyone, I have actually from the national curriculum, I have analyzed all of them. So if you need it, you can make the screenshot for now. Okay. Actually, in school, if school just follow the national curriculum, that will be the learning plan. Yeah. Sometimes if you know what your child is learning in school, it will be helpful for you to help him or her at home, right? So everyone, now if you have done the screenshot, you can type 2 in the chat box, and then we can go through it. If you have made the screenshot successfully, you can type 2 in the chat box. Yeah, so you see in year 1, for the basic knowledge, it requires students to understand 1/2, 1/4, and also they should recognize and understand the value of colons and nodes. And also they should know 2D and 3D shapes. And in year 2, they should know like 2, 5, 10 times table. And also they can compare like the height, the weight, and also the temperature, something like that. Yeah. Have you done the screenshot, everyone? Is it okay for you? Yeah. And then we're going to move to year 3 and year 4. Okay. Right. Okay, everyone. So just now we have talked about the like what's the requirement from the national curriculum, right? So with what this test reviews is the true feedback on foundation calculation skills. Actually, based on students' results, I think they're really good at addition subtraction. Their performance is good. However, children can even though some of them can handle 2, 5, and 10 times table problems, however, when it's going to 3, 4, 6, or 9 times table, they will feel challenging. And also, we have some easy multiplication and division word problems. For some students, they will find it hard to read the word problem by themselves because sometimes maybe at home or in school, they they will ask for help from their parents or from teachers. But you know, in year 2, for all the schools, they will ask students to read the questions by themselves. So here, everyone, in I have one suggestion for you to help your students to practice the calculation. Suggestion 1: you can buy some flashcards on Amazon. For flashcards, it will be like some separate cards, and there will be some calculation questions on it. And then you can choose one card and then show it to your child, and your child can answer the question. Just some calculation games. And also in the UK, there are some website. They can do times table practice as well. And also at Think Academy, in our system, we will provide the calculation booster for students every month, so they can do the calculation booster every day. It will be really helpful for them to build the calculation ability. And also, everyone, actually, what we truly develop is the mathematical competence. Sometimes the ability is a really important thing. Why? Because the small knowledge, maybe students will learn and forget, learn, forget, but the ability, the competence will be something will follow for the whole life. So knowledge may be forgotten, but competence stays with a child for life. And now I'm going to introduce 5 ability and 10 skills that will help students for the following like 10 years or 20 years. Because everyone actually you see in the world, no matter UK or China or the other Europe countries, all the countries we need to learn math, right? Although the language are different, but we need all of us need to learn math. Why? Because for the abstract numbers and the signs, it can show the story of life as well. So actually, monster is another kind of a way to tell the story. So I hope every child can have this kind of ability to read the math language. It will be helpful for them to no matter work or live in different countries all over the world. Okay. So the first one will be the computational fluency, and also abstract thinking and logical reasoning and spatial reasoning, and also we have problem solving ability. And also every kind of thinking needs a method, and here will be the 10 core thinking modules. Basically, everyone with these 10 modules, students can solve all the questions in the primary school. And in the middle school, this kind of methods can always be helpful for them to find the starting point of one difficult question. So like systematic listing, combining shapes, also making assumption, and also transformation, something like that. And maybe everyone you're thinking, if you just tell me the method, I'm not sure how can I use it or how can I teach my students. So now I'm going to show you at Think Academy what we are going to teach to students with the methods. So like for this page, we have a kind of word problem. It's like we move some items from the one people and give these items to the other people. And after giving and taking, they will have the same same number of items. So for this kind of question, you see, at the starting of exploration 1, in our class, we will have the diagram to help students to know what happened, to know the meaning of the story. So it will be one concrete to abstract thinking. And after that, in the same class, in exploration 3, we're going to talk about more difficult questions, but this time students will draw the draw the line segment by themselves as well. So like for this question, Lucas gives 2 apples to Owen and they have the same number of apples now as shown below. At the beginning, how many more apples does Lucas have than Owen? So everyone, if you can think about for your child, if they haven't learned the method just for this word problem, it will be hard for them, right? So in our class, we're going to start from the easy questions with smaller number and go for the difficult questions. And also based on what they have learned before, now they know how to draw the line segment to show the number by themselves. And we will call it using visual models. And also everyone, in this term in our at Think Academy, when we are learning the fraction calculation, we use the mathematical modeling methods as well. And also everyone can ask, is your child learning with Think Academy for now? If your child is one current student, you can type 1. If your child isn't learning with us, you can type 2. Let me check. Have they learned that before? If your child is learning Think Academy, you can type 1. If your child isn't learning with us, you can type 2. Yeah, can I take a look? I will leave you 5 seconds. Okay, I see. Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, actually at school, everyone, even though for national curriculum, students need to learn like 1/2 of 8, 1/4 of 8, something like that. They need to learn it. So if your child haven't learned it, you can ask your school. And for Think Academy, we're going to deepen this this topic. Like we're going to learn 1/4 of 12, but how can we understand it? We can draw the diagram out and to understand the story, the meaning of the fraction, also the meaning of the whole. And after that, even without the diagram, we can do the fraction calculation by themselves. You can see the picture at the right bottom. So everyone for this kind of modeling methods, it can help students to solve all these kind of questions, not only one. Because I know some students, they will teach their students how to do the fraction calculation. You can just use the whole number divided by the denominator. However, everyone, if students can't understand the meaning of the fraction, then it's easier for them to make a mistake. Okay, and also we have learned the inverse operation. We will learn that in year 2, next term. So, if we know the ending number, like we know you can see the expression 1. So Tommy thinks of a number. When he doubles the number and then subtracts 11, he gets an answer 13. What was his number? We know at last that he got 13, but we want to know the starting number. So we need to go backwards, right? So if students, they haven't learned the number machine methods, trust me, like more than half of them will make the mistake. However, with this kind of methods, the number machine, they won't make any mistake. And also everyone in the same class, we're going to learn the inverse operation in the word problem. In the word problem, you can see the right bottom of this question. So in this story, like if we go through the bridge, then we can get double the money. We need to pay some coins as well. So it's the same. You can see these two questions, although they look different. However, the method will be the same. That's what we're going to learn from students are going to learn from Think Academy. It's one thinking method, thinking ability. And also the exchanging quantities that we have learned, I think last week, just last week. So here, we're going to provide one classroom that never gives away the answers directly. We're going to help students to observe and analyze, and then find the reason, find the why, and then express. So we always ask students to write down the equations. Why? Because with equations, we can see the numbers and the signs, and we know what our students are thinking, and can they find the logical steps inside. So our classroom is a step-by-step journey that guides children to discover the answers for themselves. And also everyone, the summer holiday is coming, right? Can I ask if your child has your child started the summer holiday? If yes, you can type 1. If no, you can type 2. Has your child started the summer holiday? Yes or no? If yes, you can type 1. If no, you can type 2. Okay, I see. Yeah. So why do we recommend maintaining learning during the summer? Actually, educational research shows that when children stop learning completely during the holiday, they often experience a noticeable setback when school starts again. And also, everyone, they will feel sad because they feel like for this question, I can't answer it. And they will lose their confidence. So many parents found that summer break is needed, but the timing of gap is what makes the difference. So everyone can think, if one child they can like learn maybe 5 minutes one day, just maybe calculation. Then when the school starts again, the children will think, okay, I'm practicing during the holiday. I'm good at it. They will have confidence. They will they will face a new term with confidence. It's really good for them to like learn better. However, if they totally stop during the summer holiday, and then when the school starts, they will feel like I can't do nothing, right? So here, everyone, what I want to tell you is some good steps will be important. Some good planning will be important. So during the summer holiday, maybe we can just plan maybe 10 or 20 minutes every 2 days. It will be useful as well. And also, everyone, I know I agree with like we need to relax. That's important. However, summer holiday doesn't mean we relax and we won't learning. That's different meaning. Because even though we go to the supermarket, can you ask your child to observe the price label, like how much, and can they practice? Can they do the calculation of how much did we spend in total today? And also, can they observe the maybe 1 kilogram, 2 kilogram on the items? It's also another kind of way to learn, right? So learning won't stop. Learning happens everywhere, every day. So during the summer holiday, it's just we need to change maybe the learning scopes, but we still need to learn. Okay, and here at Think Academy, we're going to provide one summer holiday course plan. So for current students, like you're learning with us in year 1 or you're going to learn us in year 2, this summer holiday, the 6 courses will be bound to your children's account for free. Okay, but in large class, it's for free. But now, if you haven't learned with us till now, you can pay £30. It's quite cheap, actually. It's just £30. You can buy the 6th license. It can help your child to build one good learning, like it's a good starting for our children to start to build the learning ability. So it includes column addition, subtraction, and comparing quest, and also timekeeper, shopping expert, and shape explore, and graph genius. So it will include numbers, operations, word problem, measurement, geometry, and combination. So it will be helpful for your students to practice during the summer holiday. So here, everyone, what we hope children can take away from Think Academy is, for the bottom line, they can build a strong foundation, like calculation, like read the word problem, and they can master calculations and grow in confidence. And for the top line, I think at Think Academy, we also educate students to think deeply and analyze effectively and solve problems with confidence. It will be helpful for them to have like to be one independent learner in the future. So today's performance is shaped by knowledge. However, tomorrow's growth, the whole road will be shaped by thinking. So this summer, let's learn together, and we hope all the children can like not only learn one or two math questions, but also learn how to think, how to learn. So at Think Academy, we are not just help children to solve separate problems. We aim to empower them to think for themselves, so that when they encounter new challenges in the future, they know how can they do it by themselves. So everyone, that's all what I want to share with you today. And actually, we also prepared some learning materials, some practice for children to do during the summer holiday. So after this meeting, you can reply in our group. Are you in our WeChat WhatsApp group? Yeah, if you're in the group, you can just type your reply with "I'd like to receive the summer revision pack and register for the summer holiday course," and then I will send you the summer revision pack by private message. Okay? Yeah, so you can just reply after this meeting. Okay, everyone. So I'm really happy to be with you today, and I'm really proud of every child actually, because they are brave. They can take the examination by themselves, and I believe everyone, if you came into the come today's webinar and we can talk about with each other, I believe your child will have a good plan and they can make more like progress during the summer holiday. Yeah, because I don't have your WhatsApp number and I don't have your email here. So could you please reply in our WeChat WhatsApp group? Or you can contact me. It's 077321014449. Okay, you can contact me through WhatsApp. Okay, I can send you the material. Okay, everyone. Okay, that's the end of today's meeting, and I hope every child can like feel the magic, the magical power from math. It will be interesting. Okay, everyone. So that's all. That's all. We will see each other like in the future. Okay. Yeah. If there is any problem, just feel free to contact me at any time. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. See you. Bye bye. Thank you.